Alrighty. How's it going? Don't normally stream on this channel. Need to get back into the flow of that. So be surprised if only like a handful of people will catch us live. So we one of those things that gets caught after the fact. What I plan on talking about, really, man, talk about Antifa, irony relating to Antifa. Let's see, a year ago, 2 years ago, the peaceful protests with the Black Lives Matter and Antifa, they effectively got what the police pretty much defunded, especially in Portland. I mean, Portland's pretty much open drug market, open prostitution. I mean, you could do whatever you want in Portland, and it's kind of like almost like a libertarian dream over there, I suppose. I mean, but the taxes are pretty high and shit like that. But I mean, it's like anything goes, right? Because the police are pretty much defunded. No one's working there. No one's an officer, and if they are, they're not allowed to do anything because, well, I mean, it's just gonna be a slap on the wrist, and people just get let out, and it's a joke. So, pretty much created an environment. Antifa did. That's a crime haven. A crime haven. What's gonna happen next? Well, Antifa, are y'all big dog? Are you top dog? Are you? Don't think you are. Because here's the reality of the situation. Much bigger, powerful gangs are going to come in and take you guys out and take control. If you create a situation where the environment is pretty much, I guess, controlled by effectively a mafia or a gang of Antifa terrorists, I would say that. People are just going to come in. Another group, much powerful group, are going to come in and just take you out. Well, we're having part of that here. Supposedly, maybe, if this is even true, Antifa are trying to say that they're being kidnapped, being shot at, being murdered by Gypsy Jokers, by the Gypsy Jokers Motorcycle Club. What? This is crazy. This is insane. I have an article here that talks about it. And, I have this gentleman right here. He can tell us about it some more. How's it going, D 2017? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a great day. Let's go ahead and put this on the screen here. I think the way this guy breaks it down is interesting. So let's go check it out. Let's go check it out right now. Bam. Well, there we go. All right. This guy is going to break it down. He has a pretty interesting clip. We'll check that out and go over an article and kind of laugh and enjoy the irony of it all. Yeah, as soon as an organized group of men show up, yes, they scream to the police, "You're not doing anything to help us." Well, I mean, tough luck. I mean, what do you want us to do? This is great. This is actually very rich.
This lady right here is from Antifa. Of course, her face is covered up. They are making allegations right now saying that the Gypsy Jokers MC is trying to kidnap them, shoot.
Whoa. I don't believe the kidnapping part because I've seen Antifa chicks and they're not worth much. I mean, how much value is there in an Antifa pussy? I've seen what they look like. I wouldn't pay for that shit. I wouldn't. But, I don't know. Would you guys? How's it going? Base Gypsy Jokers. Absolutely, man.
Them all type of stuff. These same people who we know peacefully protest. The best kind of people.
And by the way, I stumbled upon this guy's channel yesterday. I was like, holy shit. I don't know. I mean,
how could these bikers, these outlaw bikers, these Gypsy Jokers do that to these type of people when they're just trying to defend their freedoms? Let's get
the Gypsy Jokers, I know nothing about them. They're probably some rough dudes. I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. But you know what? They seem better than Antifa.
Right into this clip. This is Twilight Zone level.
Just after 8 p.m., officers were called to the 900 block of Southwest Broadway Drive on a disturbance.
So keep note. What color is that officer right there? Is he white or is he black? He's kind of brown, right? He's brown. You would say he's a person of color, right? Would you? Is that the correct vernacular? I want to make sure I'm correct here. Person of color. Okay, just keep that in mind.
Call. And while they were still en route, they got updates from radio, from our dispatchers, that shots were being fired. So officers put in a shelter-in-place order. I believe it is an apartment complex. They put in a shelter-in-place order, arrived and set up a perimeter. While they were investigating and addressing...
Hey, press! Guess what? You guys want to talk about how...
Now this white chick comes up.
A white supremacist kidnapped...
A white supremacist. Let's back up. This white chick comes up, and she wants to talk about white supremacy. White supremacists targeting white people? What?
Guess what? You guys want to talk about how a white supremacist kidnapped me, and those charges got dropped?
Oh, they kidnapped her. Hold on. Let's take a look. Let's see if that's possible. Hold on. Pan out. I don't think the bike could support your weight. Wait. You can't see her. You can't see her on the screen. Oh, that's weird because she's really big on my screen.
Yes.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Yeah, I don't think the Gypsy Jokers could even put you on the back of the bike, okay? All right? That's a lie. That's a flat-out freaking lie. The cops just looked at you right there and they concluded their investigation, okay? Immediately.
Joshua Dunham
Joshua Dunham
kidnapped me and almost murdered me.
Almost, but didn't do... You know? Almost doesn't count. Almost not counting here. What about all the people that Antifa almost murdered? You know? During those peaceful protests. I'm just saying, man. Pretty bad.
911 call. Gypsy Jokers. They are sending white supremacists.
Do the Gypsy Jokers have a fundraising platform? They should. I don't know anything about the Gypsy Jokers. They might be some hardened dudes, you know? As we find out more about them, maybe we should, right? Before we say they're based. But, you know, every now and then, I mean, they could be some hardcore Nazis. They could be legit white supremacists. Be like, okay, all right. You know what? I don't care, though. Go in there and clean house. You know, they could be some, like, armed to the teeth, tatted up, drug dealers. I mean, they could be fucking hardened goddamn criminals. Running guns, drugs, pussy. I'd still say, Antifa, you get what you get. Like, you made this bet. If you create an environment where crime is going to thrive and the police are going to be standoffish, well, guess what? You better be top dog because some other people are going to be coming in and cleaning house. Dude, you created this. She always cried to the police about white supremacy. Bitch, have you seen yourself in the mirror? You ain't black.
You hurt us.
First off, I just want to say something.
So, this point's pretty good too. But, anyway.
Before we fully get into this clip, there's so many things that I got to break down in and out of this. So, we have a black officer, a clearly black officer, and we have a white woman that is saying, white supremacists, like, if you say it a whole bunch of times, it doesn't make it true. Let's get this super clear right now. If a white person commits a crime on another white person, it is not white supremacy. You can't pull that card. So it's like, stop doing it already. It's not realistic. It's just this fantasy world. And if you want to call them anything, call them a big supremacist. Call them what they are.
A big supremacist? What do you mean big did he say big supremacist? As in like a fat woman? Call them a big supremacist. Okay.
Some dudes that got drunk and smashed your big ass and they didn't want to talk to you no more.
How many cops were
They all smashed her big ass. Had a train, man.
off on August 22nd? How many cops were off? Letting them shoot at us in the street.
The cops were letting them to get shot in the street.
Letting us buck all their I ain't gonna stand here and let these cops lie. I'm not going to stand here and let these cops lie when they are sending Gypsy Jokers.
Oh, so the police are calling up the Gypsy Jokers. That's rich. That's fucking good. Okay. I don't think this officer has Gypsy Joker on speed dial. I don't see it.
To kidnap us. When they are sanctioning this violence against us. As Ted Wheeler is telling these white supremacists to stand back and stand by. We are dying.
White supremacists. Bitch, you're fucking white. They could shoot you and your whole fucking family. They wouldn't be white supremacists. What the fuck? White people shoot white people. It ain't fucking white supremacy, okay? It's just doing business, all right? All right? And you created this situation. Don't be surprised some outlaw bikers come running up to your fucking apartments, hosing it down with lead. Don't be fucking surprised about that shit. You guys have been probably getting some free meth for fucking years. Time to pay up. You've been getting that meth from these bikers. They want the fucking money. How about you learn to pay? Get a fucking job. Get a fucking job, you fucking Antifa piece of shit. How about that? Have a fucking dad, huh?
We are trying to peacefully protest. They are killing us.
I liked how he clipped the fiery riots.
And I want to know if any of you care.
No one cares. Dude, legit, I mean this. The Gypsy Joker grow up right now, hose her down, only her. I'd be like, well, you know, she deserved it. She got what she got. She got what she got. Anyway. Gypsy Jokers, the police department. Yeah, Ted Wheeler is employing them. The way the black officer was talking, I mean, he was very soft spoken. I don't know. That would be interesting though. They have him on speed dial. They might as well. If the cops are gonna be standoffish, they might as well just have some outlaws on payroll to actually take care of things, you know? Anyway. I think he goes on some more. Is there another clip? No. I think the rest of it's just him talking and we get to see him ride on his cool bike. That's about it. You know. I pretty much said this stuff I'll be saying here. She's half your size, Dad, man. She's half my size, but she's still too big to get on the back of my bike. Even with me on, not on the bike. It would deflate the tire instantly. It'd be horrible, dude. It'd be too much weight. It wouldn't even start. Like, yeah, sure, it would start, but like, it'd be like I'm trying to drag a heavy load. Just not good. Just not fucking good. Okay? Anyway. So this article talks about it too. Portland Antifa picks fight with bikers, didn't blame the police. Wow. Imagine the irony when the very same violent Antifa militants who spent the last 2 years promoting to fund the police now blame those same police for not protecting them when their intended victims fight back. Oh, this is rich. This is rich. That's what I'm doing over on this channel. This is more like a rant and chill sort of shit, not like YouTube drama shit, you know? Antifa in Portland apparently tried their bully tactics on the Gypsy Jokers motorcycle club. Oh, really? Interesting. Over the weekend, and things turned, surprise, violent. In the end, with 1 dead and 5 more wounded. Let's check out that video. Police try to put together just what happened. Meanwhile, Antifa is blaming the police, not themselves, for the violence. At the same time, Antifa leaders are telling their members and people in general not to talk to the cops. So don't talk to the cops. Don't talk to the cops. You want to blame the police, but you also say don't talk to the police. So how are they going to help you? Huh? How are the police going to fucking help you? Oh shit, these people are full of it. They're so fucking full of it, man. You can smell their bullshit from like 4 miles away. It reeks. Antifa's leaders are telling members, and to pull down social media posts that contain photos and videos of what happened, or else. Oh, shit. Oh, do we have some of those photos and videos? That would be fucking cool. That sounds like witness intimidation, doesn't it? If police really were to blame for what happened, why is Antifa falling all over itself to provide any evidence? After all, these violent extremists love to record their exploits. Yeah, see, I'm really curious about what the fuck they did. Why the fuck would they try to fuck with a legit outlaw biker group? Did Antifa members think they were hardened thugs or something? Just because you smoke meth or inject meth and you I guess riot against the system? Really not. And really you're just a pawn for the system. You're a tool for the establishment, really. You're not a hardened thug. You throw bricks. You know, you might call a black officer a nigger. You might I don't know, set Walgreens on fire. You might by accident kill somebody, intentionally kill somebody, you know. You're not a hardened thug. You don't know what it's like. Apparently. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of ourselves here. The Post-Millennial has the details. Oh, really? A mass shooting late Saturday night has left 1 dead and 5 injured after Portland area Antifa held a gathering in solidarity with Amir Locke, a 22-year-old black man who was shot by police in Minneapolis earlier this month. A woman was pronounced deceased at the scene, and 2 men and 3 women were taken to nearby hospitals, according to the New York Times. 2 suspects were reportedly in custody in response to the shooting. The shooting occurred around 8 p.m. near Normandale Park. Tweets from Antifa members and the group told far-left comrades that were present not to talk to the police investigating the shooting and to delete evidence posted on social media and to keep posts, including photos, videos, and first-hand accounts related to the incident to a minimum so you don't receive a knock. Ooh, a knock from who? The police or from other Antifa guys? Because they're policing their own because they don't want to get caught here. They fucked up. Of course they did. Antifa journalist Melissa Lewis, who was a co-plaintiff in the failed frivolous Antifa troll lawsuit. Okay. Filed a federal court against the Post-Millennial editors at large. Andy No. Okay. Andy No had this to say. Last night there was a mass shooting in Portland at Normandale Park where armed Antifa and far-left militants were gathering for a direct action. 1 female is deceased. A direct action? What kind of direct action? After the mass shooting involving Antifa at their gathering in Portland last night, they're calling for comrades to delete evidence from social media. Take this shit down. Thank you for deleting. As we grieve together, we must remember the state is watching us. The state is watching you? And what? They're what? Sending out gypsy jokers to clean house? Let's see. Violent extremist Antifa member Melissa Lewis, who filed a frivolous lawsuit, side got chunked out of another. Okay. As of yet, no one has been booked at MCDC. A few of us have experienced being arrested while in the ER. Guessing that's the delay. See, disinfo, Antifa accounts are spreading false claims about the shooting in Portland. Falsely claim I posted a flyer about the event, and I was involved in the shooting. Andy knows a shooter now? Damn, dude. He's everything. Andy knows, like, pretty much their Sam Hyde. Like, anything that happens, anything bad that happens with Antifa, it's Andy No. Andy No is it. It's always him. Always him, no matter what, right? They hate him so much. Because he's a thorn in their side. So we'll check more of this stuff out. You know, I'm curious if there's more. Man, I really am curious if there's more information. Maybe I will play the rest of this. Maybe he knows something. Maybe this guy knows something because he seems like a biker guy. Seems like a biker guy, right? I mean, he definitely looks the part.
I want to know if this police officer cares. I want to know if Ted Wheeler cares.
No.
Andy, no!
We are not going to
Andy,
let them
no!
Why are they yelling Andy No?
capture the narrative and lie.
Let me ask you a question. Isn't Antifa's whole thing defund the police? Why are you asking police for help? You literally have that area of...
So I'm going to see if this guy has any additional information. Probably not, but we'll see.
Portland shut down, banging on the cops the whole time. Why are you asking them to help you? I can't understand this. Like, if you're going to play one side, play that side to the 1,000%. It's so crazy to me how these people main objective is to defund the police, and openly in every situation where they take a L, they want police help. You cannot make this up. How is it possible to play that side, but then on the same token want to receive help?
You guys talk about COG? There's gonna be a plan B tonight. Join the war against Grim Cheers. I'm not joining any war. I'm about peace and love over here. Oh, we are going to do Gun Wave tonight. I am going to talk about Ethan Ralph stuff, of course, on the other channel. Obviously, yes, we take a look at it's been kind of dry lately with Ethan. But of course, we'll take a look at the baby registry and shit like that. So what else we could do? Might actually pull some merch stuff.
For the people that you've been throwing piss at and doing crazy stuff to, starting fires, doing the craziest stuff. Why would you want their help? This officer's a black officer. He's not saying anything about any supremacists, any of that stuff, while he's trying to do his report. And she just says it like a million times. Like, that's their go-to card. It's like the idiot card. It's the divide card. Let me bring that up, and then people will automatically be like, oh, well, they're racist. So, but he's a black cop. Where is you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. But let's get into the full news story. It says, imagine the irony when the...
Okay, we just read that story. We read that story. Okay, so he's just gonna read that article. This article. Same one. Starts with imagine the irony. So, is there anything new in this article here? Let's see. Antifa hijacked Portland police news conference the next morning. The incoherent rant, blamed cops for the dead woman and others that are wounded. The woman breathlessly claimed that the white supremacist cops are sending Gypsy Joker Motor Club members to snatch Antifa members. They're sending Gypsy Jokers to kidnap us. They're sanctioning this violence against us. We are dying. We are trying to peacefully protest, and they are killing us. Oh, that's rich. That's good. Editor notes here. 6 people were shot, 1 fatally. All right. I mean, is there anything really to link the Gypsy Jokers? I don't know anything about the Gypsy Jokers. Should we look them up? Should we learn something today? Do you want to be educated? I know nothing about them. I know nothing about them. See, Gypsy Jokers, Portland. Jury convicts Gypsy Joker out motorcycle member. That's in 2021. Of what, though? Hopefully it's not some pedo shit. Probably not, because of Portland. I think you're allowed to be a pedophile in Portland. Let's see. Oh, racketeering charges. Oh. Hey. That's a legit club. That's a legit fucking gang. Holy shit. If you get busted for racketeering charges, god damn. And they're using that shit, which is made up just to go after someone who's organized crime. All right. Okay. Let's see if there's any lore or something we can learn, though. Is there like a wiki page? I did actually search. All right, guys, we're going to learn about Gypsy Joker Motorcycle Club from Wikipedia. Gypsy Joker Motorcycle Club, the 1%er motorcycle club, was originally formed in San Francisco, California, April Fool's Day, 1956. Though founded in the United States, the MC expanded more successfully overseas and is now one of the most notorious motorcycle clubs in Australia, Germany, South Africa, and Norway. Prominent figures of the Hunter Thompson's book, Hell's Angels, strange and terrible saga of the outlaw motorcycle gangs. They were the second most powerful outlaw motorcycle club in California, and so they were forced out of the San Francisco Bay Area by the Hells Angels. They've also been in Washington State since 1966, relocated in Oregon in 1967, taking up temporary residence in Lincoln City, Oregon, and the club has since spread to Australia, Germany, South Africa, Norway. Okay. Amazing stuff. Amazing. Okay. Let's see. So, takes here. In 2004, the police raided the Gypsy Joker Clubhouse in Portland, Oregon, looking for 2 men wanted for armed robbery, one for whom went by the street name Brick. Brick later was found dead due to an altercation with a rival gang and could not be tried for said crimes. Damn. The men were not there, however. The club sued Portland police, for $50,000 because of the damage caused of the raid. I wonder if it was a successful suit. Damn. These guys are playing around. These guys are probably like legit as fuck outlaws. And will even sue the police if the police try to fuck with them. Let's see, in April 10, 2008, police raided Gypsy Joker Clubhouse, Kennewick, Washington, and arrested 4 men for possession of meth. Well, I mean, that kind of goes with the territory. I mean, if you're riding a bike and you're not using meth, you're not really riding a bike then, are you? In August 2009, police in Napa, Idaho, with assistance with the FBI, pulled over and detained approximately 60 to 70 members of the Gypsy Jokers MC just off exit 38. Searched, interrogated, photographed for future reference by law enforcement. So they just harassed him. It was just a large posse of, dude, those cops were lucky. Those cops weren't shot at. Think about this. You're the police, you're the FBI, you pull over like 70 bikers, and the reason why you pulled them over is just to interrogate them, photograph them for future reference, or being concerned of gang affiliation. They should have been on the phone with their attorneys. You know they have an attorney. You know they probably have attorneys and lawyers within the gang, within the group. As of July 2016, 3 people in Oregon are facing 2 counts of murder. 1 account each for criminal conspiracy to commit murder. But murder's part of it. I mean, if you're not willing to kill somebody, come on now. Let's see. And in 2019, 6 members of Oregon Gypsy Joker MC were charged with multiple crimes. Let's see what these crimes are. Charge of racketeering, kidnapping, in aid of racketeering resulting in death, kidnapping resulting in death, conspiracy to commit kidnapping resulting in death. Wow. So that's kind of a brief rundown of the Gypsy Joker Motorcycle Club. You learned something today. Look at that. You're now actually more educated now, having watched this stream. You need a bike? Where's your wife? I gotta tell you something. It's over. It's over. There's no wife. There's no job. There are no kids. There's no nothing. I got 2 weeks to live. After this 2 weeks, it's all going to go with a bang. But I'm going to enjoy this time. No. That's sad. She's out making money. That's where she's at. All right. I wonder if there's any videos on this Gypsy motorcycle group now. I'm kind of curious about them. I want to learn more. Gypsy motorcycle gang club. Would you join them if you had a choice? I mean, wait a second. Some of these screenshots don't look very intimidating. What? Oh, this is a video for the same guy, Demon's Row. White motorcycle clubs not allowing blacks. Well, I mean, maybe are there black motorcycle clubs not allowing whites? I mean, turnabout's fair play. Okay. I don't know if we could do that for overtime stuff. I think there's something else. Oh yeah, that's right. Amazon relocating because Seattle is a shithole. Well, of course, of course. I mean, for some reason, a lot of these cities are in a race to become more like Detroit or like Portland, and they just really want to fuck things up. I guess they're like, man, you know, I guess they're betting on Hollywood rebooting RoboCop again, and they want to be the city for the next RoboCop. I think our Judge Dredd, maybe, because that's what I think is going on here. But Amazon moves workers from a Seattle office in crime-hit area because they have to dodge so much feces, syringes, and get mugged, assaulted, raped. I mean, what isn't like a little rape on your way to work, right? Amazon.com is temporarily removing workers from a downtown Seattle office, so employees don't have to travel to an area that's seen a spat of shootings, carjackings, and other violent crimes. Please specify these other violent crimes. Huh? Let's specify that. I wonder why there's a sharp increase of a spat of shootings and carjackings. I wonder if that has anything to do with defunding the police. Telling the police, hey, you can't be racist anymore. Don't just be shooting people. You know what? Maybe these cops should just start shooting people. Put fear in people's hearts. Fucking A. Given recent incidents near 3rd and Pine, we're providing employees currently at the location with an alternative office space elsewhere. And Amazon spokes. So they're not really closing down. They're just relocating temporarily. But I guess they're kind of like glass half full, very optimistic. An Amazon spokesman said in an email statement, we are hopeful that conditions will improve and that we will be able to bring employees back to this location when it's safe to do so. Yeah, that's really optimistic, guys. Dropping frames, OBS is. I'm sorry. I'm glitching, that's what it is. Press 1 in the chat if you think Seattle's going to change and have less crime. Press 2 if you think Seattle's just going to get worse and there's going to be more crime. He thought a little slap on the ass was hard. He thought a little grab pussy was bad. 5 months from now, expect a dick in your ass on your way to work. I mean, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be in the company policy. It's going to be like the company video, the training video. How to deal with being sodomized by a homeless man. The office at 300 Pine Street in the old Macy's building is about 3 blocks from Pike Place Market, a popular Seattle tourist destination. I don't know why anybody goes to Seattle anymore, any of these places. They're filthy. They're trash. They're disgusting. These cities are ran by, like, legit, like, fucking insane people. Like, some of them are socialists. Some of them just want to burn it down for what reason? I guess they want to start the revolution by just shitting on everything. Like, these city leaders are absolute incompetent. Or they're doing this on purpose. And I think they're doing it on purpose. They're fucking evil. They are. I'm thinking of the Chaz, the Seattle Chaz thing. And what's her name? Fucking shit. The name escaped me now. I thought the mayor then was kind of going against the other city council people. Okay? These are fucking Looney Tunes. They're fucking crazy. They want to burn it all down, melt it down to the ground. They hate you. The people who in those large cities, they hate you. And I say this as someone who lives in Houston. The DA over here fucking hates Houston and wants to see more kids get shot, more people get shot because just releasing people. Oh, you have some homicide, have some murder? Just go back out there. Be a good boy. Come back on your court date. You know what they do? They go rape and murder some more. Oh, you murdered again. Okay, just go back out there. Don't worry. Just go back out there. Come back on your court date. These people are fucking vile. Fucking vile human scum. But they run the show. They run the fucking show, and all we can do is fucking pray about it. And what's that doing, huh? Sorry, I'm getting fucking dark over here. Last week, Mayor Bruce Harrell, flanked by law enforcement and local prosecutor officials, talked about cracking down on crime in the city. Hot spots, including the blocks around Amazon office. Well, of course, the police are going to be, they're going to be around the Amazon office. Of course they will. Harrell said that he would put a mobile police precinct. A mobile police precinct. So they're in a van. The police are in a van. Okay. A precinct on 3rd Avenue, Pine Street. It might be an RV. It could be like the IP2 Project RV with just cops in it. It'd be great. About, 1,800 Amazon employees are assigned to the office, which occupies several floors above the old Macy's department store. But many of them had been working remotely due to the pandemic, according to the company. The office is about half a mile from its main headquarters on 7th Avenue. Well, guess what? That crime and homeless shit, it's just gonna go that way too. It's shit. It is absolute shit. Your local elections are very, very important, but no one even knows. Like, I say that, what I just said right there is true. But do I pay attention to my local elections? Of course I don't. What the fuck? And you probably don't either. You might say you do in chat, but you probably don't. Oh, man. So we'll talk about this here on the other channel. It's baby stuff and Ethan Ralph stuff. You know what time? 9:30. Okay. Let's do. I was gonna do Vaush stuff. This. I hate Vaush. I like legit hate him. Like just the way he looks, the way he talks. He has a very punchable face. When I hear him talk, likes to come off as like this well-read intellectual guy, very smart and sophisticated. But he doesn't know shit. Especially he's talking about this gay bill. It's not a gay bill. It's not a gay bill at all. The Parental Rights and Education. HB 1557. Parental Rights and Education. That's what the bill is called. But if you listen to CNN, MSNBC, Ben Shapiro, or even Jen Psaki, whatever, Jen Ginger in the White House, they will tell you it is the anti-gay bill or the don't say gay bill. Because they're lying to you. They're lying. They're lying. They're lying. You know who repeats this lie? This motherfucker right here. This piece of shit right here. He was to talk about misinformation. This is fucking sick. He's going to make this thing seem like it's rounded up gays and like take him out of existence. Telling gay kids they can't exist, which is not what the bill does at all. All the bill does is say, hey, teachers, schools, don't teach sex ed stuff. Don't teach about trans stuff, gender identity stuff to kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third graders. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that right there? That's a sensible bill to me. It's not saying, hey, you don't exist. It's not saying, hey, you're not allowed to identify. It's not saying that students can't talk about certain things amongst themselves. It doesn't even say a student can't go up to the teacher and ask a question about identity. Okay? There's still some wiggle room in this bill where if a student were to do that, go up to the teacher one-on-one, then maybe the teacher can then like talk to him about it. But it does say the teacher can't. It would prohibit the teacher from going directly to a particular kid that they think could be gay and telling them about what it's like to be gay. Because see, that's a little grooming right there. That's a little fucking grooming right there, okay? And it is. It's really sick. People like Vaush. Keep in mind, Vaush is like, wants to argue age of consent. Vaush is the sort of guy who sees nothing ethically wrong with having CP. Vaush is the sort of guy who'd probably molest a child if he had a chance to. Vaush, I think, my opinion, Vaush wants to groom kids. He wants to see teachers groom kids. He wants teachers to tell kids, especially in kindergartners, what it's like to be gay and that they should be gay, and then have a class or teach them how to kiss and all sorts of nasty stuff, because Vaush would jerk off to that fucking shit. Okay? Am I going way out there? Maybe. But I hate Vaush. I think he's a sick, vile piece of shit of a person. I think so. I do think so. I just hate him. I hate him so much. And like, it's just from the first time I saw him. First time I heard him talk. First time I saw him, I was like, I'm going to punch him in the fucking face. Like, I want... If I were to see him on the street, walk on the sidewalk, I would go out of my way to run him over. I legit would. I would legit fucking do that in Minecraft. I'd play Twisted Metal. I'd play Carmageddon, okay? I hate you, Vaush. I don't hate many people. I hate Vaush. I don't know. I wouldn't even waste the gas, Vaush. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, but we'll play his thing. We'll play his fucking thing. Here we go.
Into that joke. I shouldn't lean into that one. It's very funny. I shouldn't. Okay, look, the point that I'm trying to get at is that conservatives have been pushing for a virtually unprecedented wave of anti-LGBT legislation, and we have to cover.
It's not even, and dude, this motherfucker wants your kids, your kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third graders to be taught sex ed about like gay stuff, gender identity stuff, what it's like to be trans. At that age, at that in that classroom setting, no, that is not appropriate. That is not fucking appropriate. You're definitely putting ideas in their fucking mind that they don't need to fucking have. This guy's also pro, I guess, trans women, men that want to be women, trans women, competing with legit women. Okay, this is the sort of guy. When I say like, he comes off, he tries to present himself as very smart, intellectual, well-read, but he's actually an idiot. Because this sort of guy gets confused on what genders are and what it like he thinks there's more than two. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's only fucking two. There's only two goddamn genders. Everything else you say, you're just making fucking up, making shit up. That's what it is. What is between your fucking legs? There you go. You have it. Bam, done. You don't need to. Oh god damn it. Okay. Anyway.
Over some of it. Okay. So, I wish I could say it was just the conservatives, but it's also Disney. But I repeat myself.
Disney's evil. Disney's vile. Dude, he says was he complaining that Disney's vile when Disney erased, took the black person off the poster, took Taiwan off the, what was it, in Top Gun? Or how about working with, or I don't know, working with, I guess forcing the Uyghurs to work. How about that? How about all this fucking shit?
So, the Florida Senate, just a few days ago, passed a bill which would prohibit, quote, classroom discussion about sexual orientation or gender identity, end quote, in the state's primary schools. It's been called the Don't Say Gay Bill by its opponents for fairly obvious reasons. The governor of Florida, who is...
And see, this article here, it's poorly written in primary schools. It isn't... It could tell you like the in more detail that it's kindergartners, the K through third grade. It could tell you that, but they don't. They don't.
Is demonic, supports it naturally.
Oh, demonic. Ron DeSantis is demonic. Okay. All right.
But anyway, this is just a small part of a larger a larger attack on LGBTQ rights, youth as well, I would say. Here. The measure bans classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity in kindergarten through third grade. It also prohibits such teaching in a manner that is not age-appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students, which critics
and what's wrong with that? Very sensible. Very sensible.
Say could be interpreted to extend to all grade levels. So I want to talk to this.
it's not all grade levels. The bill actually specifies like the grade levels that it applies to. Misreporting on purpose. They're lying to you on purpose. They're trying to exaggerate this. It's so fucking stupid. And instead of actually reading the bill, which is right here, it is here. You can read the fucking bill. It's not even long. It's like 7 pages. It's 7 fucking pages. He reads a fucking article that gets it all wrong. The article gets it wrong on purpose. He gets it wrong on purpose.
To this point for a moment, people say, like, conservatives have long said, sex education should be taught in the home. It's not the place for teachers.
It's not the place for teachers. It really isn't. Leave that to the parents. Leave that to the parents. If the parents don't do it and their kid gets knocked up, you know what? That's shitty parenting. There you go. The teachers shouldn't be parenting, okay? The teachers shouldn't even be teaching morality. How about that? How about that?
The reasons they want to do this, conservatives, the reasons they don't want this stuff taught is because they want to their children, all right?
Vaush thinks conservatives don't want gay stuff and sex ed taught in school because conservatives want to fuck their kids. I'm sorry. What the fuck, Vaush? Vaush literally has a tweet. Let me see if I can find it here. Did I save this one? I'm actually really asking myself if I saved this fucking tweet. I don't even remember. It's pretty crazy. I probably didn't. Son of a bitch. Wait. Oh, shit. God damn it. It had to do with Vaush wanting a daughter wife. Vaush dreams about and has a fantasy of having a daughter wife. Okay? That's what Vaush wants. Why does he want that? I don't know. You tell me. Why does Vaush have a fantasy about having a daughter wife the same way that Digibro, you know who he is, fantasize about that? I think the only person here in this stream, including my chat, that wants to fuck their kid would be Vaush. Good thing he doesn't have a kid. But I will definitely pull up that tweet. I think let's go pull it up. Let's go find it. Let's go find it real fast. Let's do that. It's rich. It's worth it. It's worth it. The daughter wife. Anyway, as I'm pulling this up, how are you guys doing? How's your Monday morning? It's Monday, right? Monday noon now. How's it going, guys? Are y'all having a good time? Enjoying the stream? I feel like it's kind of rage-inducing a little bit, but it is what it is, I'm right now looking. I'll search a couple more pages. If I don't find it, I don't find it. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cute. Surprised I didn't save it, though. Surprised I didn't fucking save it. All right, one moment. Need like I guess a dead air screen or whatever. Oh god, that's gross. That's gross. I am seeing some gross stuff though. Okay, 2 more and we'll call it. We'll just wrap it up. I could probably just really Google it. Vaush daughter wife. So fucking crazy, man. Okay, yeah, I'm not finding it. Let me see. Oh, it's right here. Hold on. Okay. Wait, what? It's right here. Okay, wait. So let's bring this back. let me bring this back here. Let's remember what this. Well, that's my channel. Let's go ahead and remember what this is about. Okay, he says conservatives want to fuck their kid.
I want this stuff taught is because they want to their children.
So he's saying the conservatives don't want sex ed taught to their kindergartners. Okay, because they, as in the parents, the conservative parents, want to fuck their kid. This is coming from someone who says Vaush claims he's not a pedophile but a traditionalist. And Vaush just wants a woman who's naive, innocent, utterly dependent on me, and sexually inexperienced. Also, she must be young. Ravenous desire for a daughter wife has nothing to do with pedophilia. Oh, shit. Fucking A. And that's just the beginning of it. That's just the fucking beginning of it. This is the same guy who'd be like, let's lower the age. And someone in the chat said America First also wants to lower the age. That's Beardson. And Beardson is fucking cringe as well. He could be a fucking pedo guy too. You know, a lot of these guys, man. A lot of these guys. I don't know why. It's very easy to just say, you know, not good. And actually mean it. Okay. But they don't. Let's play some more of this guy.
All right. As we all know, and there's research to indicate this, sex education and gender education for young people, you know, like kindergartners and stuff, gives them the education that they need to identify if they're being sexually abused. Now, there are...
You know, actually, I would say there's more sexual abuse going on with schools teaching like sex ed like that, especially for young kids, because it creates a dialogue that student's going to have with a teacher. And if you think for a second those teachers aren't doing inappropriate things, think again. There's a lot of female teachers that definitely do. They do. I mean, I used to work Child Protective Services. There's a whole area where they would investigate schools for sexual abuse. If you ever, it happens quite a bit. What you hear about in the news isn't even the tip of the iceberg. Okay, it happens more than you think.
You know, I am being a bit blasé here. There are two reasons why. They want to protect their children, and they want gay children to die. Conservatives want to fuck their kids, and they want gay kids to die. This is getting from this fucking bill. This bill right here. I read this bill. Nowhere in here does Ron DeSantis say he wants to murder gay kids. He doesn't say let's round up all the gay kids and put them in a chamber and gas them. That doesn't fucking happen. Doesn't fucking happen at all. But if you listen to someone like Vaush, who's guzzling down gallons of horse cum, at least he fantasizes about that, you would think that's what's happening. So there we go. Those are the two. Sorry, I was being a bit simplistic there by reducing it simply. You know, many conservative positions can be reduced down to the they want children element, but in this case, we do.
Well, I think the same could apply to the left. You guys just want to fuck kids too, right?
We have two parallel, you know, political motivations moving forward. I encourage anyone, and I imagine, you know, people are going to talk with me about this in the near future because I want to debate people on this. What exactly is the harm in teaching children basic sex and gender education? The answer, of course, is that there is none. None whatsoever.
No. At certain ages, oh yeah, there's definitely harm. You do not need to be teaching a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old about sex. You do not need to do that. That is not. No. They don't have the maturity for that shit. Okay? Not even 9-year-olds. They don't even have the fuck. No, even 10-year-olds. They don't have the fucking maturity for that shit. That's what's going on. After you teach them that, you know what they're going to do? They're going to go to the bathroom and be touching each other. Okay? That's what they're fucking going to be doing. Okay?
Whatsoever. There is no evidence that it causes any harm. There is evidence that it can help in a variety of ways, particularly with...
Oh, yeah. It can help foster grooming, more abuse in school. How about that? You know what? I honestly think it's not something that even needs to be in school at all. Period. Even for like high school. Like, dude, for me in high school, what about for you? It was taught by a coach who would do like I guess home ec class, and it'd be, or health class. It'd be that 1 or 2 times where he's talking about sex. really what it is videos that they play, be like, warning, remember to wear a condom, and also here's a bunch of STIs, STDs that you are definitely going to get if you have sex. And they show images of like rotting dicks and gross pussies. It's like, oh, okay. Like that shit should be with the parents. Should be with the fucking parents. And the parents will then blame the school. Some of them will, but you just need to shut them up. Shut them up. Okay?
Regards to minimizing abuse of children, which, you know, call me old-fashioned, but I think that's probably a good thing to minimize the abuse of children. That seems like
I think Vaush wants to increase the abuse of children. That's what I think.
like probably a good thing. Vaush, don't you think it's good to set reasonable guidelines for sex ed at various age levels? So I have 17 things that I would like to say in response to this. First of all, if those guidelines are to be set, they should be set by educators and I imagine, you know, like doctors, like the consultations they give, rather than politicians. When
let's take a look at this. See, sometimes, okay, these bills, there's a little bit more to it. There's like a committee and shit. They do get information from like doctors and stuff. I'm not sure about this particular bill or anything. If they had any sort of like experts on the subject talk to them, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Okay, but it seems very sensible anyway. I think anyone with some common sense, other than Vaush, would be like, yeah, I mean, don't teach kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third graders about, butt fucking and, that shit. I mean, come on now. What the fuck? Let's not instill them this idea that there's also like 27 fucking thousand genders out there. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay? That's not brainwash. See, that's the other thing too. Like this gender identity shit shouldn't be fucking taught at all. It's fucking cancer. It's a fucking poison. There's nothing to it. Nothing to it. They want to argue that gender is a fucking construct. You know what? All the other 27,000 plus genders you create are all fucking social constructs. How about that? How about that fucking shit?
politicians go forward on this, it is a moral qualm for them. As is the case here, they are fighting not against ill education, but degeneracy, which has always been sort of the covert reason for these don't teach sex ed stuff.
Which is base. Fight against degeneracy. Fight against degeneracy. 100%. Monkey Biz is a PE teacher? He might be. He might be. Anyway, shout out to everybody watching right now. D 2017, Grim Cheers 2, James Fountain, Schwabel 262, ZXVO. I'm gonna be what I'll do. Topics like this, I'll stream on this channel like during the day, and then Guntwave stuff or horror related stuff, I'll stream on the other channel. That's the plan moving forward. Anyway, we'll watch more of this, and let's see.
For the reason why conservatives seem unusually opposed to the teaching of stuff like sodomy or oral sex, because they think that sex should be done purely for procreation, or I guess in their case, their children. In terms of reasonable guidelines,
he adds in fucking their children.
I must ask, what reasonable guidelines? I had sex education when I was in kindergarten.
Oh, I believe Vaush did. Actually, no, this is a complete fucking lie. There's no fucking way. Vaush is full of shit. He lies all the fucking time.
It was very simple and straightforward. Seriously, it's not a big deal.
Think about that, chat. Vaush is legit trying to say he had sex ed in kindergarten class. He's about my age. So, in the late 80s, he was in kindergarten. Kindergarten. He was a kindergartner. Jesus Christ, I can't even speak. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way they taught him about sex in any sort of way. He probably did his ABCs, did his numbers, learned how to read, maybe a cat and hat book, okay? No. But maybe he had a teacher. I was like, caught him in for one-on-one lessons. Maybe. I wouldn't even know how to. If I found out that my kindergarten teacher for my kid taught them about sex, I think I'll go up to the school and start shooting it. Legit. I think I would fucking do that. I think I fucking would. I think I fucking would. I think anybody would. You would. What the fuck? You told my 5-year-old, my 6-year-old girl about dicks and vaginas and what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Way too young. Way too young for that shit. Anyway.
Like, you're in kindergarten. Like, what do you...
Sunrise Alive? I'll check it out. I'll check that out during Gunwave.
think they're doing? Like, getting, like, Bang Bus videos up on screen for you and showing you, like, diagrams on the freeze frames? Like, what do you... I was sitting in class, and a teacher went up...
I don't have a war against Grim Cheers.
There, and they were like, all right, now here's how babies are made. And it was just like a simplified diagram of the genitalia of males and females. And it was like, okay, you do this, and then sex happens. And sometimes people have sex in other ways too, and they can do it for fun, but also you make babies this way. And that was it.
Not in kindergarten. Not in kindergarten class. See, someone says, in this chat, I didn't get sex ed until I was 13. That's usually when it happens. That
nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. Yeah, people, like, conservatives act as though they're teaching children to have sex or how to have sex, I guess, apart from the very basic mechanical elements of it, you know, as opposed to here's a basic understanding of the biology of your own body that's fairly important just to know, you know? Like, there's just no harm done to this. There's no harm.
The harm here is that they're kind of very young, not mature enough with that information. When they're told that information, it's what they're going to do with it. Okay, well, they're going to do all sorts of stuff with it. And you know that. You fucking know that. Anyway, I think I'm done with this video. I don't think there's anything more that he says that's of value. He already is lying about the fucking bill and is exaggerating to a level that doesn't make any sense. Like, I think he's trying to be as outrageous as possible by saying that conservatives want to fuck their kids and want all gay people to be dead. That's what Vaush wants. Vaush, that's vile. That's fucking vile. And you deserve everything that's going to happen to you. Everything. Does he say more? I mean, here's some. He puts up a tweet. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking we're done with Vaush. I think I actually wrap up the stream because I am hungry. That's for damn sure. Legit disgusting. I know it is. I will wrap up the stream now because I'm a little hungry myself, and we'll do. Got to be pettis last night. Well, actually, I was about to wrap up. Anyway, you guys take it easy. You have a good one.